Keep calling me a pest. When in actuality, godmother, you need to clean up your damn house, you hoarder. Keep calling me a pest, mother, when you can't even deal with your own nephew that's walking all over you and stealing all the shit in your house. But you got me dealing with it. Keep calling me a pest. Yo, I got time for the family today. I'ma drag all of y'all. Your kids don't like you. All y'all kids is dropout. Yo, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm a pest because I don't want to bring anyone to the United States that you're not going to be able to take care of. Hey, you haven't seen Pest yet. What's good, y'all? What's poppin'? As y'all can hear, my voice sounds a little crazy. Thanks to TikTok's Black History event in LA, okay? I don't know if the vlog's gonna be out before this, but the vlog is coming out, okay? My editor is currently editing that video. But for today, we're gonna be doing a chit chat get ready with me to talk about how my family is currently heavily upset with me because I refuse to bring anyone to America on this Biden parole program, okay? So we're gonna talk about it, even though my voice sounds a hot ass mess. So if you think my voice sounds a mess now, you should have heard it a couple days ago, okay? I didn't have one. I just need this to get better very, very quickly because I have to be in the studio tomorrow. And I know this bad, okay? My producers gonna come at me because I've been delaying going back there to re-record this scratch. Don't ask me why I have to re-record the scratch, but I have to re-record the scratch for my song for a minute, okay? And it's always something. Now it's my voice. Last time it was my voice, but I was sick. This time it was my voice because I lost my voice. And I can't stop coughing, but I feel like the coughing is a good sign. It means that it's getting back to normal. But that TikTok event had me lit, y'all. Like, I done lost a nail, bro. I was going in, okay? Jersey Club came on. I had to put on, okay? Put on for the stage, you feel me? So, just gonna be doing some basic bitch shit. I have a lot of videos to film. I am so behind because I got stranded in LA, okay? None of the flights was given. It's a long story. Catch it in the vlog or whatever. So, today we're gonna be talking about, again, like I said, how my family's very upset that I won't bring anyone to America. But come to find, it was trying to scam us all, okay? So if you guys did not watch the first video I did on my Haitian channel about how I'm not bringing anyone from Haiti to America, please go watch that because it's going to make more sense about what I'm talking about, and you're not going to understand what I'm talking about if you guys do not go watch that. I'm only going to give a very short preface, but that video is going to be linked down below. If for whatever reason you can't go down below or you can't find it, or of course Yvana forgets to put it down below, type in Chronicles of a Zoe and then Biden, it will pop up. Long story short, Biden has created a parole program where people from Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela can now come to the US, can come here to work for 2 years, okay? And funny enough, it sounds very simple, it sounds very easy, and most importantly, it sounds like an amazing opportunity. However, the people that are coming over here have to have someone in the United States to sponsor them for that 2 years. And essentially, it's like they're starting all over in the US, and you have to have the means to support them. You have to, you know, basically be right on paper. You know, you have to have the taxes, the income, the housing, whatever, to bring these people here. But the caveat is, and the most interesting thing about this is, when you look at the application, and first of all, the application is disgustingly long. The requirements are surprisingly pretty low. You only have to be like above poverty level, but like, we have to be real here. Poverty level on paper is not real poverty level in real life. Like, you have to only be making, I think, don't quote me on the number, but it's like above 30,000. But like, let's be real, living on 30,000 in America is poverty level. But like, if you're making at least 30,000, you could bring like 3 people in. If you guys have been on Instagram, if you guys follow like Haiti, Twitter, TikTok, or Instagram, whatever case maybe, you will see some people have already started coming in. A lot of people have filed for an abundance of people to come here, and that's fine and dandy if you have the means. But what I've said in my video is, I'm not filing for anyone to come here because, one, I don't have the means, my parents don't have the means, and I feel like a lot of people that are bringing people here are not thinking of the consequences of bringing these people here. First of all, a lot of my family has been extremely rude to my parents, especially my mom. mom, okay? Especially when it comes to Ricardo. We talked about Ricardo a lot on my channel, okay? I'm traumatized from Ricardo. Ricardo has been very disrespectful. Ricardo has not been a help. Ricardo has not been very productive, okay? He has not been a productive member of society. And on top of that, I feel like, you know, he came here and there was this whole situation. I'm not even sure if I told that story on my channel. I feel like I did, but around the time when Ricardo first came to America, he was literally caught talking shit about my mom, like, oh, you know, Yvana's mom come to Haiti acting like she got all of this shit, but she ain't got nothing, you know, she's poor, she's this, they don't really got as much as they try to play it off, you know. And it's like, it's funny because like my parents are in a way better place because of me now, because like I took over their finances. But it's funny because it's like, you came here with absolutely nothing. Like, you came here as an illegal migrant, okay? My cousin literally came from literally Brazil with all his papers, which is crazy. Like, he was fine in Brazil, okay? He had everything in Brazil, but he chose to come here. So I was like, oh, America's where I wanted to come. I didn't want to be in nobody Brazil. And Brazil, for the most part, treats Haitian migrants pretty well, from what I understand. Of course, that's not everybody's story, but he was being treated very well. And he illegally came over here, crossing on boats, all this extra shit. Oh, America is where I wanted to come. Okay, whatever. Doing all of that goofy shit, only to come here and talk shit about how we don't have nothing, da 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 da. And that's my problem with a lot of Haitians. They expect to come here, have a silver spoon in their mouth. They think Maseratis, BMWs, Mercedes gonna be waiting for them. And it's like, even if that's the case, you ain't gonna get it from me. Okay, so it's like, they want to bring all these people here. They want to have all these people here, and that's fine and dandy. Y'all can help whoever y'all want. Like, I'm not saying don't help, but it's like, we don't have the means, okay? We don't have the means. And after what Ricardo did, I'm just like, yeah, I don't like his attitude. So I'm afraid somebody might be like him. And I know it's not okay to judge people based on Ricardo, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck. I'm not taking any chances. Like, I'm not taking any chances because Ricardo was a hot ass mess. Okay, he was a hot mess. Ricardo was a very bad seed. He is not a good person, you know? Like, I don't hate Ricardo. Okay, Ricardo just does a lot of fuck shit that I don't deal with. Okay, he does a lot of things that like a lot of us have seen. Okay, and mind you, guys, I'm only telling you the surface level. Okay, Ricardo has gotten beat up at strip clubs for pulling out his phone, because y'all know you cannot pull out your phone in a strip club. Okay, they always tell y'all that, like, no pictures, no videos of the strippers, whatever case may be. Ricardo has literally gotten a hit put out on him for taking somebody's bitch. Like, literally, like, Ricardo does a lot of crazy shit. I'm only telling you guys surface levels and things that have to do with me directly. Ricardo, yeah. So it's just like, I don't want to be responsible or have my parents be responsible for a whole bunch of migrants. We don't know these people. I don't care what nobody says. You could talk to them every day. You could send them money all the time. But at the end of the day, you don't know these people. Okay? Like, yeah, they're family, but you haven't seen them in ever so long. And when you do, it's on a vacation basis. You're seeing them for a couple of weeks. You send them $20, $30, $100. That's about it. Like, yeah, okay, that's nice. You want to help them and all, but keep helping them the way you were helping them. And also what I said in my video was like, yo, I feel like this is a plot, okay? I didn't expand upon it, but I really think this is a plot to steal Haiti. Okay, I feel like it's a plot to steal Haiti's resources, steal the land, steal its people. This is something I've talked about at length on my Haitian channel in different videos, but like, if you guys do not know, there's a really big child trafficking situation in Haiti that a lot of people do not like to talk about. There's resources, like hidden resources, that a lot of people do not like to discuss, and the same thing happens in Africa and other South American countries. Like, people like to be like, oh, well, these places are poor. Nobody wants those countries. Nobody cares about those people. Oh, there's so many resources that a lot of people do not talk about that are hidden, okay, that are not mass talked about. But a lot of these elitist countries go in there, okay, taking these kids, taking their resources, doing all of this crazy shit, and they want you to think, oh no, they're poor, we're trying to help. No, the fuck they're not. And it's like, this is just so, it's just ridiculous. I'm like, that's so simple. They just want to help. They just want to allow these people to come to this country so fucking easily. I'm not fucking buying it, and I'm not going to support that shit. Okay, so like I said in my last video, right, I basically told my cousin, okay, I told my cousin that had asked me, I don't know if I named him in the previous video, I should have named him, but my cousin had basically called me trying to convince me, once my parents asked me, bring people over here, I had said no. My mom set me up, okay? My mom was on a conference call with the same cousin that had called me, and didn't even tell me, and I got so upset at her. She tried to say she didn't know. Now, that's the thing with my mama, right? My mama is a fucking liar, okay? And my mom is the type that don't know how to lie. I don't know how to lie either, but it's worse for her, okay? When she lies, she gets in this high-pitched voice, okay? She gets in this high-pitched voice when she lies. I drove to her, and I confronted her. I'm like, yo, so you told me you didn't know what this man had to talk to me about, and he said he was on conference call with you. Oh, I'm not going on. I didn't know he had to talk to you about anything. I can't even do the high pitch right because I'm losing my voice. So whatever. He texts me that Friday. I was busy because I talked to him on like Tuesday. He was like, oh, I'm gonna let you sit on the decision. She said, I'm gonna let you sleep on it. I'm gonna let you sit on the decision, but you know, I expect to hear a more positive response on Friday. I said, sir, there's nothing for us to talk about. I already said what I said. There's nothing to talk about, boy. Like, boy, you shit to talk about. I already said no. He's like, oh, well, you know, just in case you change your mind. I'm like, I'm not changing my mind. I already said no, right? Friday comes around. He calls calls me. I didn't answer because I was moving around. I texted him. I said, yeah, the answer's no, like I said. I'm thinking the shit is over with. I go to my mama house, right? And I had to go fix her phone for her. I got her a new phone for Christmas. Something happened where they didn't scan her properly at the register, but I got it in PA. Couldn't drive back to PA. I had to get her a whole new phone. It was fucking annoying, right? Whatever. I'm setting up her phone. Oh, have you talked to your cousin yet? We're just gonna call him. We have to call him something. This nigga's voice, he talks like this. Damn. I'm not even joking. Anyone who knows me personally knows this man. Y'all know that's how he talk. He talk like DMX, bitch. So we're just gonna call him, you could go with Voldemort or DMX. So we're just gonna call him DMX, okay? So DMX, so my cousin's like, my mom is like, oh, did you talk to your cousin DMX? I'm like, just like I told you and I told DMX, I said no. She looks at me and I look at her and I look at God and I look at her. Listen, my mom should know she ain't raised no bitch. Once I said no, I already said no. I said what I said, I meant what I said. And I'm gonna say it again. Like, I feel bad for those of you guys who are being bullied into signing these applications and bringing people into America, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't gonna be me. Y'all not about to bully me into bringing anybody into the United States. I fucking said no. Like, no, y'all not about, no. I'm not married, I don't have children, I haven't even really started my life yet, for real. Y'all about to have people on my back, people on my tab, people on my legal record? No, that's an affidavit that I'm signing with the United States. And then y'all talk about some, oh, like, the people aren't gonna be living with me, they're not gonna be living with my parents. DMX talking about some, he's gonna have these people in his house. Like, you must be out of your mind. Okay, I'm gonna get into that again a little bit later, right? So I left the conversation at that. She's just looking at me like kind of in disbelief, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna finish fixing this phone. Like, so I'm thinking it's the end of the conversation. I'm thinking it's done. A couple days later, my cousin calls me. So this is DMX's son and daughter. Okay, so we're gonna have to give them different names. I talked about them before, but again, we have to keep mixing everybody's names up in all of these stories so nobody figures out who they are. Feel me? Tiffany and George. Okay, so Tiffany and George call me up and they're in the car together. I'm like, oh, what's good, y'all? Where y'all going? So George no longer lives in the house. Tiffany lives in the house, and George almost never comes over to the house. So I'm like, George, where you going? Yeah, I'm headed over to Tiffany house. I'm about to go see DMX. Like, fuck is you talking about? You about to go see DMX? Oh yeah, you know, he called me over. I don't know. I think it might be about this whole Biden migration situation. I'm like, they still talk about this shit after I said no? Bro, I don't know, bro. But you know, he had asked me how much money I made the other day. Now, if you guys remembered in the first story that I told on my Haitian channel, this nigga said it was gonna be me bringing in 3 people, my mom bringing in 3 people, and him bringing in 3 people. Why the fuck do you need George to bring in 3 people? George. Don't play with me. I said, you must be joking. He's like, nah. He called me over there, but you know, I might as well go get some food while I'm at it. Now, I'm like, now, let me just say, when it comes to DMX, okay, DMX is actually married to a whole nother woman. Tiffany and George also have a younger brother. So we're gonna name the younger brother Dustin. So we have Tiffany, George, and Dustin. Dustin's the younger brother. DMX had a wife that was their mother, of course, but they got a divorce and he has a brand new wife. And let me just say, the wife does not cook. And when she does cook, it's not a pleasant cooking experience. Let's just say, I like to call it boiled water. All right. So I'm like, you about to go get food. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I was like, listen, what are you going over there for real? He's like, man, this nigga asked me how much I make. I don't know, but like, y'all, you already know I'm not about selling Haiti sovereignty. Listen, when it comes to George is one of those spiritual, we shall overcome, Haiti is free. Like, he one of those, like, he's like me, but like, take it 10 notches up, okay? So I'm like, bro, they really still on this shit? He's like, yeah, my mom asked me too. My mom had asked me to bring people over, and she had also asked me to do the application for her, and I said no, so she ended up paying a lawyer or whatever to fill the application. I think she paid like $500 for it. I'm like, bro, these Haitians are out of fucking control. Like, are they really doing all of this extra shit? Like, oh my god. So I'm like, so we're laughing about it, we're talking about it. I'm like, bro, like, they're really doing the most. And he's like, I don't know, I don't really give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna tell him no. Like, I know he gonna be upset about it, but I don't care. Like, I'm telling him no, because like this is getting a little out of hand now. I'm gonna let you know what happened. So I'm like, I bet, let's see what happens, because I know he's not gonna not say no. He basically tells him what he said, and honestly, if I'm not being mistaken, what I said is basically what he said. He basically said, yeah, I'm not for selling Haiti sovereignty. I think that Haiti needs to solve its problems on its own. I'm not about bringing anyone here. It's basically signing an affidavit. I know that you said that all the people are going to be staying here. They're not going to be in, you know, anyone else's house, but like, I just don't believe that's going to happen. Like, basically everything that I said. Why he going to look at George be like, oh yeah, I completely understand. Yeah, you know, I see what you're saying, but I expected Yvana to do it though. I'm very surprised that Yvana said no. You're surprised that I said no. You won't take a no from me, but you'll take a no from your son. It's the sexism for me. Not only that, it's the fact that I said exactly what he said, but you'll take it from him and not me when I said it first. On top of that, it's the fact that you already knew the nigga was gonna say no. Like, and you asked him anyway. Come to find, y'all. Oh my God, we uncovered. We uncovered the bullshit. You wanna hear the bullshit here? So when it comes to government shit, right? Any government thing, even the FAFSA, like everything, right? It always goes based off your taxes. So we realized the only reason he asked George, okay, the only reason he asked his son, whom, by the way, doesn't even have a good relationship with him like that as of right now, is because homeboy didn't even file his taxes for the past couple of years, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm not even about to get too much into that. I'll probably talk about that on my Patreon. Let me just say that he wouldn't even be able to put himself on the fucking application. So it would be me, George, and my mother. And then realistically, he's saying, okay, he begged me. He begged George. He begged mom. He didn't even have to beg my mama because my mama, oh, I'm gonna do it. I got everything together. I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. So you're telling me you told all of us to do all this fucking bullshit and you can't even put yourself on the fucking application. And it's funny because we figured this out because we were like, my cousins were the one that told me, like Tiffany and George are like, yo, that's the only reason he asked, bro. Don't you remember, Yvana? He didn't do his taxes. That's why I couldn't go to school this year. This is why da-da-da. And I'm like, yo, I forgot all about that shit. So you can't put yourself on an application. You want me to believe that you're gonna put 9 migrants in your house? Mind you, like I said in another video, guys, this is the type of person that doesn't like people in his fucking house, y'all. He the type of person, you come over his house, first thing he's saying is, oh, when you leaving? Akile walakayo. How long you plan on leaving? When you plan on dipping? He that type of person. So it's like, my dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You want me to believe that you're gonna have 9 migrants, kids included, in your house for an extended amount of time? Not including, you have to teach these people English. You have to teach these people how to teach these kids that they're bringing with them, because it's not just 9 adults. A lot of them are going to be kids. Like, no, I don't believe you. You need more people. I've known you for my whole life. You're practically a father figure. That's one thing. DMX is like literally a father figure to me. He's the one that brought my mom into the United States. Like, he was literally on my birth certificate, right? So it's like, bro, don't play with me, bro. Like, don't fucking play with me. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay, like, so now at this point, I'm kind of annoyed and I'm kind of mad because I'm like, now you're trying to play niggas, right? So now I'm like, all right. Again, I'm thinking, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I ain't gonna say nothing because at this point, if I say something, I'm just gonna get myself mad and I'm not gonna stop. And when I get mad, I don't shut the fuck up. When I get mad, I really just, it be a thing, bitch. It be a thing. Maybe the situation is done because they don't have enough people. The only person willing to do it is my mom. The only person legally able to do it is my mom. He can't do it. George said no. I said no. It's a did that any deal. Now I'm talking to Tiffany. Okay, Tiffany talk about her mom and my mom. So Tiffany's mom's actually my godmother. Her mom and my mom talking shit about me, talking about some, oh, I'm a pest. Oh, we're all pests because we don't want to do this application. Oh, we're bad people. We don't want to help nobody. We're selfish. Keep calling me a pest because this pest is the only one that can do the fucking application for you. Keep calling me a pest because the real pests are the people that was talking shit about you in Haiti, saying that you were poor, that you ain't got nothing, that you ain't never gonna be nothing, that you a flexer, that you was out here stunting on them. Well, in America, you ain't got nothing to your name. Keep calling me a pest. When in actuality, godmother, you need to clean up your damn house, you hoarder. Keep calling me a pest, mother, when you can't even deal with your own nephew that's walking all over you and stealing all the shit in your house. But you got me dealing with it. Keep calling me a pest. Yo, I got time for the family today. I'ma drag all of y'all. Your kids don't like you. All y'all kids is drop out. Yo, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm a pest because I don't want to bring anyone to the United States that you're not going to be able to take care of. Hey, you haven't seen Pest yet. So I'm sitting here like, they talking about me. They talk about us. They talk about us. They saying we're pests. Well, okay, that's really cute then. They better not ask anybody to file that goddamn shit again because we're pests. Get my money. Don't they? Well, you're my mom, but get my mom. Oh wait, that's my grandmother. I'm sorry. Both my grandmothers are very heavily voodoo influenced, so I apologize. Let me shut the fuck up. I apologize. Alright, like it's just like what? We're pests because we don't want to have Haiti be influenced and taken over by America, because that's basically what this is. Like, I guarantee you we're gonna look back at this shit and we're gonna be like, damn, this was a horrible idea, because it is a horrible idea. But nonetheless, whatever, they're talking shit, they doing all of this goofy shit, and now they're upset because essentially we said no. And honestly, they can stay upset because The answer still remains no. Like, it still remains no. I still said what I said, and I meant what I said, and it's gonna stay exactly what I said. So at this point, I'm actually kind of annoyed by that. I was like, I feel some type of way. It's whatever though. That's cute and all, but I'm thinking they still gonna find a way, because that's how my family is. They don't fucking listen. Child, tell me why. Tiffany hits me up. I'm thinking this shit is over. Every time I think it's over, it's not over. Tiffany gonna hit me up. Bro, one of our cousins from Haiti hit me up, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about now? Tiffany, we had this cousin that was supposed to be brought over on this little scam plan. Okay, yes, I keep calling it a scam plan because that's what it is. I don't know, we're just gonna call him Tolliver. We have this cousin named Tolliver. And apparently Tolliver hits up Tiffany on WhatsApp. Y'all, if you're Haitian or if you're foreign, you know what it's like to get a message from family members on fucking WhatsApp. It is literally dreadful. They do not stop, and they're very fucking annoying, and it's, yeah, you already know what I'm talking about, bro. And basically he's like, oh, hey, we've been trying to get in touch with your dad DMX, but he hasn't been answering. At this point, I'm just laughing because I'm like, first of all, what the fuck they hitting you up for? Second of all, why the fuck? First, like, this is the thing, right? I thought that when this whole situation was going on, they didn't have the nerve, gall, audacity to tell these people until they knew what the hell was going on. Like, why would you go and tell these people anything before you knew exactly what you were doing? Did they really think that I was gonna say yes to the point where, like, they could tell these niggas, yeah, we're gonna bring you here and it's gonna be a grand old time when you come here, it's gonna be great? Bitch, think again, because this ain't that. Okay, because according to the conversation that Tolliver had with Tiffany, that's looking like exactly what happened. He literally was like, yeah, you know, DMX said that he had everything in the works and everything was set to go, and you know, he was gonna send everything over for us. However, we haven't been able to get in touch with him. He hasn't been answering our phone calls. This is not funny. It's not funny only because, like, that's fucked up, but it's funny because you didn't even have shit set in motion. You went to go call these people and tell these people this. Where they do that at? And this is the thing with DMX. DMX has a savior complex. He's always been like this. He always wants to feel like he's doing things. He always wants to feel like he's helping people, and he did it on his own. And it's like, nigga, you can't do any of this because you didn't do your fucking taxes, bitch. You guys probably think, oh, he probably just didn't do one. No, he never does his fucking taxes. He hasn't done his taxes since like 2019. So it's like, bitch, you stupid bitch. Like, that's why I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers are funny as hell. Like, you ain't done your taxes in mad long. You out here trying to flex. You out here trying to act like you. Yeah, alright, my nigga. Like, you better get the fuck out of here with that shit. Trying to act like you big and bad. You got these people calling your phone. You're not even answering them. That's kind of fucked up. Tiffany is like, oh, no, I don't know nothing about that. Like, you know, I'll ask him. So she goes and she asks her dad, like, oh, you know, Oliver, you know, sent me a message and, you know, he wants to know what's going on. And he's like, I don't want to talk about that right now. That's how DMX be. Okay, he just be mumbling when shit don't go his way, or when shit like be going wrong. All of a sudden he act like he don't know. All of a sudden he act like he don't want to talk. Like, nigga, no, we want to talk because you're a fucking liar. We want to talk because you're a piece of shit. We want to talk because the savior must speak now. You want to be the Messiah so goddamn bad? God wants a word. Okay, God would like a word. So would the disciples. Got time for this shit. So now the people in Haiti trying to reach out to him. He's not fucking answering. My ass fucking thinks this shit is the funniest shit on earth because I think everything's funny, and that's clearly how I make everything worse because I think everything's fucking funny. Meanwhile, I'm just like, yo, this is just a hot mess. This is a ghetto mess. And I'm like, this is why. Because y'all think that this man is the Messiah. This is the thing with DMX. Everybody in the family treats him like he's like the family fixer and the family savior, and he's always gonna fix things, and every time anyone needs money or guidance or someone wants him to fix a child or whatever, they run to him. And I'm like, fuck that nigga. His kids don't even like him. Let me shut up. But no, seriously, it's like, I'm just let y'all drown yourselves. I'm gonna let y'all go through your own problems because at this point, y'all just never gonna learn. And that's why he got y'all high and dry looking all types of dumb. Okay, so now I'm thinking to myself, okay, it looks like this shit is over, right? This is done. They're clearly not coming here. If they do, it's clearly not gonna be 9. It's probably gonna be -6. So, okay, again, I'm thinking this shit is fucking over. Now my parents call me while I'm in LA. We're just having a regular conversation. some way, somehow it circles back to this shit again. And I think they asked, oh, have you talked to DMX? And I'm like, actually, no. He hasn't talked to me ever since I said no. And then I was like, oh yeah, actually, Tolliver had called up Tiffany. And I was like, wait, about what? And I told them what happened. Like, basically, yeah, Tolliver's out here ghosting motherfuckers in Haiti as if he didn't sell them on dreams. And my mom's like, what the fuck? Why would he already tell them that they were coming here if he didn't already have like a plan? And I said, I don't fucking know. Y'all the ones that want to act like he the messiah or the savior or something like that. But yeah, that's basically what happened. It's basically what you said. Yeah, like he's selling these people on dreams and they out here looking and feeling dumb because he's not answering. And then my mom got mad. My mom's like, you see, everything was gonna be on me. Everything was gonna be on me. And if you did, it was gonna be on you. This is why I stopped bothering you. This is why I stopped bothering you, because he had me go get all my work authorization papers and had me go get my taxes together to give to him and get everything together. Come to find, a lot of these people in Haiti, I don't know why they complaining for, they don't even have their passport. Ladies and gentlemen, they don't even have their passports. Ciao. I said what? Oh, Lord. I said, don't even say that to me because then you're gonna get me mad. I said, you guys had me mad as hell. Going off on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all this goofy shit. And these niggas don't even have passports. This is fucking ridiculous. I said, you guys are a hot ass fucking mess and this is a joke. They don't even have passports, so what the fuck was the point of this? Oh, no, oh, we didn't know that they didn't have passports. It was when all of this shit was going on and conversations started to arise and we really were trying to get everything together, and then we find out, oh, they didn't even have passports. And I'm just like, are you guys dumb? Like, I'm sorry, I said that to my mom. I said, you guys dumb like dead ass? And my dad, my dad funny as fuck. My dad was like, you see, I told you, your mom's family is full of uneducated people. Just uneducated, just dumb and uneducated. My dad was like, they're just dumb and uneducated. I told you, they're just uneducated people. Like, I'm so happy that you just not like them because they're just dumb. Like, yo, my dad's like, they're just dumb. Not one person, and now my mom start going, oh, what you mean? There's plenty of people in my family that went to college. My dad's like, name 5. Name 5. Yo, they just go off on each other. And I'm just like, yo, you're dead ass right now. Like, I'm just on the fact that we went through all of this for half them not to have passports. And now they're like, oh, well, if they don't have a passport and they can't come, then I'm not going. If they're not going, then I'm not going. Like, it just becomes a big, oh, well, if they can't go, I can't go. If I can't go, they can't go. Like, it's a whole thing of that. And I'm just laughing like, so we did all of this for what? That's what I'm concerned. I'm like, yo, I don't even care. Like, it's just the fact that we went through all of this. Y'all sitting here asking me if I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. And half of them can't even come. And if it wasn't like the kids that didn't have it, it was the parent that didn't have it. And it's like, bro, maybe you guys could have swayed me before. You ain't swaying me now. I said, y'all are not swaying me now. I said, this is fucking crazy. Like, at that point, I was like, I am so fucking done with y'all because this is out of control. Trying to make me feel bad. Trying to make me feel like I'm a bad person and I'm this and I'm a pest. Remember that, Mom? I heard you call me a pest. Thank you. And these niggas can't even come. I said, you know what? Let me know when y'all serious. Actually, don't let me know because I don't give a fuck because I'm still not bringing nobody. Like, this is crazy. So now she's like, yeah, they was gonna have everything on me. He was trying to have everything on me because where these people was gonna stay. I don't understand. So then that's when we started talking about his wife and how she be acting. Because I can't talk about this shit publicly. Next thing you know, niggas find it and they start acting up, which you know I don't give a fuck, but I actually care to see my cousin, so I do care. So it's like, it's certain things where like his new wife acts certain types of ways and things like that. And like I said, he be acting certain types of ways. So it's like, girl, you know, I keep telling my mom, I'm like, these people are not gonna have 9 migrants in their house. They're not. They barely want more than 1 person in their house. So I finally used this Naked foundation. Y'all, this shit is amazing. Okay, it says stay naked, weightless, liquid foundation. It is really weightless. Like, you don't even feel like there's anything on your face. I love it. Okay, shout outs to Jess for this foundation. Like it is nice. And luckily, like, my face is already pretty clear. Like, I already have really clear skin, so like I already don't feel like there's anything on my face. Like, one with the sponge and one with the brush. You feels me? But yeah, ain't that some funny ass shit, y'all? Ain't it fucking hilarious? It's the fact that niggas didn't have passports. Then it's the fact that motherfuckers didn't file their taxes. And then it's the fact that they try to blame me. Bro, it's the sexism. Haitians are so sexist. Took the explanation from the boy that was the same explanation as mine. Okay, because y'all know, if you ever watch my Haitian channel, I'm very pro, like, everybody needs to their own country. Stop running away from the problem. Like, you know, because it's like, damn, our ancestors worked very hard for all these countries to have some sense of freedom. And I feel like every day we chip away at making them go back back to exactly what the fuck they are. And I'm not even just talking about Haiti. I'm talking about all of these countries that are sovereign now. But it's like, goddamn, what is the point? I feel like every day we're kind of selling these countries back into what they were. You know, it's like, damn, at this point, just sell it. Like, fuck, like, everybody running to come back to America and shit. And it's like, sheesh. Like, what is the point? I'll get up here. I feel like I always miss up here and over here. I love this foundation. Yo, it's the fact that Jess got the perfect color, okay? My white best friend got me this foundation. Like, the perfect color. My parents are so funny, bro. Like, it's the fact that my dad was like, yo, I told you your mom's family is uneducated. Yo, my dad is disrespectful as fuck. But they always have that conversation because my dad be like, yeah, there's a bunch of uneducated fucks. He always says that. I'm like, yo, to be honest, I'm not gonna say that. That's not what it is. I just feel like they just a bunch of ignorant pieces of shit. It's low key, high key. Like, they just be doing and saying a bunch of fucking nonsense that just doesn't make sense. I feel like this concealer has always been way too dark. No? What do you guys think? Like, I feel like in my room it's too dark, but then like on camera it actually looks way better. So I'm actually running out though. I feel like it blends a lot better with this foundation though. It's the booty blender for this one. It's gonna be interesting to see how this pans out, because realistically it's looking like my mom is the absolute only one that can bring anyone in, and she said she would only bring Ricardo's sister, which I mean, I guess, but again, where is she going to sleep? Like I said the first time, you guys are probably wondering like, oh my god, did Ricardo move out? Funny enough, I'm filming this on March 1st and I don't know, do I want to give you guys the update? I'm supposed to be filming it after this, but let's just say that Ricardo has said that he can't find anywhere to live and he doesn't want to live on the street. And it's like, I told you it wasn't gonna be easy to find a house. You want to act like you're above this, so we'll see what happens. Bro, I love that foundation. Amazing. Looking acceptable. I like having the white under my eyebrows and with my eyeshadow because it just looks so much more brighter. Someone told me that hack and I was like, oh, I used this for that. I would go with like some bold shit like this color pop. Wow, this color pop shit is like really old. I should really throw it out. I think I'll go to lip gloss though. Let me stop. This feels weird. There you go. That is like on my nose. You know when like hair just be dancing on your nose? That looks so stupid. Here's the look. I want to put on a little chain. I had a different chain on and it was irritating the hell out my neck. I don't even know why I put this back in here. This is literally like all the makeup I took with me to LA. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I will keep you guys posted on this fucking nonsense because people just least pas faire sens, okay? It just doesn't make sense to me how they think that this behavior makes sense. And personally, like I said, I don't want any involvement in it. I will not be bringing anyone to the United States, and most importantly, I don't want anyone in my house, in my parents' house, none of that. So it's gonna be interesting, right? Comment down below if you have any family issues regarding this. I know I'm not the only one going through this right now. As I'm filming this, it's been real quiet, and anytime anybody in my family brings it up, I just be looking at them like, I know what y'all talking about. Oh shit, y'all, I forgot lashes and mascara. To be honest with you guys, I don't even want to put on any any lashes, so we're gonna just do mascara. I'm just going to act like I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing because I don't want no problems. People are doing too much in my family. I think a lot of it has to do with everything that's going on in Haiti right now, which I also made a video about. But also, none of this is new. Haitians need accountability. Why can't I find any of my mascara? Did I pack it and then like fell in a suitcase? Where the hell are my fucking shits? I can't find my liners or my mascara. Probably really fell in the fucking suitcase. You can't even tell because the gold was like eating it up. Actually, I probably have extra mascara in my repertoire. I'm gonna just throw some lashes over it, but the lashes don't look good without one. Guys, I think I left my liners and my mascara in LA, or maybe it accidentally went with Dusty because I don't see any of it. I only see my lash glue. So we're just gonna end the video here. I'll figure it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, do all that. Check out my other 2 channels. Make sure you guys check out the Patreon for more support. I deeply appreciate it. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and my TikTok. Just made it. Bye y'all.